welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing, oh my god, one of the most thrilling, exciting videos I think I've done in a long time. This is a collaboration with an amazing makeup brand, Inglot. I'm sure you guys are all well aware of Inglot and its amazingness, and I was thrilled to be contacted by some of the beautiful people at Inglot, and they requested that I do a look for you guys. So this is the look I came up with. I went for one of their matte purple pigments and I went into a serious amount of detail on the contour that I did today. The reason being is you guys will have recognized this contouring palette. I got this probably in February, I think. I've just fallen in love with this. You guys will probably see it in an awful lot of my tutorials, and I get an awful lot of requests to talk about this palette. So I will be showing you in-depth details of what I use, which products I use out of this, which is pretty much these three down here. I will list the names of all the powders down below. Everything will be listed below. You guys can avail of an online discount code. So you guys can go on to Inglot, type in the discount code Aisling, and I think it's all in cap letters. So that promo code will give you 10% off your order, and you can use it on the 19th, 20th and 21st of June. So just for those 3 days. So guys, go and pick yourself up some gems. They've such fun colours. They've such fun like products, and Inglot is definitely up there, one of my favourite makeup products. I've used their eyeshadows for years and years and years. I think they were the first like high-end eyeshadows other than MAC that I ever used. Now I've gotten to try a couple of other products, and I must say as a whole the brand is sensational. There is not one thing that I've tried from Inglot that I haven't loved, and they are so affordable. That's what's so amazing about them. Seriously, avail of that discount code. It's there again, so it's just my name in cap letters. If you didn't know how my name is spelled, it's the Irish spelling of it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks again to everybody in Inglot for collaborating with me. If you want to know how I got this makeup look, stay tuned for the full tutorial. I'm gonna stick these sticky things in my hair just to stick my hair out of the way. Excuse my roots. I need to get my hair did. So I'm gonna go in with my HD foundation from Inglot, and this is in the number 76. You guys know how much I love this. And I'm using a dual fiber stippling brush from Inglot, and this is the number 27TG. I'm just kind of whipping this foundation onto my skin and just buffing it in. I'm just doing circular motions. I don't know why I always start on my cheeks. Does anyone else always start on their cheeks when they're doing their foundation? So next I'm going to move on to my eyes. Now I don't ordinarily do this. I want to focus all of my energy into my contouring. First off, I'm taking this shadow. This is in the colour 351, and I'm going to place this all over my lid with a flat shader brush. In with my contour shadow in the number 505, and I'm going to use this as a transition. I'm going to place this shadow straight into my crease, and I'm just going to make sure that it's very well blended out. I'm taking this gorgeous pinky tone shadow in the number 397. I'm going to place that into my inner tear duct just to brighten up that area, but I'm also going to bring it onto the lid ever so slightly. Next I'm taking this gorgeous gold tone shadow, and this is in the number 43. I'm applying this directly into the center of my lid, and this is just going to add a pop just to that center of the lid. And then I'm going to blend all that out with a fluffy brush. I'm taking my absolute favorite pigment from Inglot, and this is in the number 121, and it's a matte purple. It's a really dark grape purple color, and I absolutely am obsessed with it. I'm just placing this into my outer V with the pencil brush, and then going to blend it out with a fluffy blending brush. I'm adding some of Inglot's Duraline to my eyeliner in the number 77 just to make application much easier, and I'm going to wing it out in the outer corner and in the inner corner, just creating that beautiful winged look. This eyeliner is super matte black, and I've talked about it so much you're probably sick of seeing it. It's one of my favourite eyeliners that's on the market. Next I'm taking the Inglot False Lash Effect Mascara, and I'm going to add a few good coatings to that to my upper lashes. Taking this gorgeous cream shimmery type of shadow, and it's in the number 353, and I'm just going to apply that underneath my brow bone. So this is where the highlighting part comes in, and I'm taking two products to highlight. First one is the Inglot Under Eye Concealer Illuminator, and the second one is the Under Eye Concealer, and I'm going to mix these two together. I wish you could see this like in the flesh because it is amazing. It gives this gorgeous dewy glowy look to underneath the eyes, and I absolutely adore it. I've never tried this product before until until today, and I am super impressed. So what I do with this is I just apply this first underneath my eye in an upside down triangle, and this is going to add the illuminating factor to the under eye area. I always put a bit of highlighter over my lip. Next I'm going to get my concealer, and I always put my bit of concealer just in between my eyebrows. The reason why I'm using a concealer and not the illuminator to do this is because the illuminator has a glow to it, so I don't want the centre of my face to be shimmering, but I do want it to be highlighted. And then I'm going to apply a bit on my chin just to kind of blend it all in, and I always take some on my ring finger and I just kind of tap it down the centre of my nose. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the concealer and I'm going to mix it in with the illuminator underneath my eyes just to brighten them up and conceal at the same time. And I always dab this in with an angled brush so I can get right up underneath my eye, and then kind of flick it out in the outer corner, and that kind of cleans up any eyeshadow that may have fallen down as well. Contouring, and I'm taking my favorite contour palette. Guys, you know how much I love this. I featured this I think in my March favorites or April favorites, one of them, and I just absolutely adore this palette. I've been using it non-stop. I have 2 cool tone colors in it and 1 warm tone. Contouring can go so wrong if you don't know about product placement, and what I mean by that is where exactly to place the products on your face. Everybody knows that you contour underneath your cheekbones just to kind of make your cheekbones stand out, because everybody wants those striking cheekbones that they have in the runway, and I always kind of contour along my jawline. I contour a lot across the top of my forehead because I feel like I have a larger forehead and you want to make it shorter. The whole point of highlighting and contouring is that you highlight areas you want to accentuate, and you contour or darken up areas that you want to either hide or kind of bring out another area. So with my contour palette, I always go in with this shade here, and I will write down the shades below. And also the brush that I'm using to do this is the Inglot 36 BJF, and I'm just going to place it underneath my jaw. I never go past the corner of my eye, so my corner of my eye is there, so I usually start around there, finish around there, and then I bring the product back, and you want to kind of blend it up to blend out any harsh lines. So like I said, the way that I go in first is I will take my big brush and I will feel for my contour. I know my own face, so I know where it is at this stage. You can suck in if you find that it's easier to contour. I bring my contour kind of back up here too, because I don't want it to look like just a line going out towards my ear. It looks really unnatural. Now I don't know if you can see from this side to this side, but this side is slightly more defined, so I'm going to do the same on this side. So next I'm going to bring my contouring powder up around my temple. The reason why I'm using like a very, very cool tone brown is because the shadows on your face are like a cool tone brown. They're not warm colour. So you want it to look natural. Now I'm bringing it, as you can see, just onto my forehead, and I'm just bringing it back into the hairline. My roots are horrific. Kind of blending it down ever so slightly, so it doesn't look like foundation, contour, hairline, you know what I mean? It looks like it's all blending into one. I take a smaller brush, any type of brush that you want, and go in with the same powder. I'm just going to apply a bit underneath my bottom lip. The whole purpose of that is that it makes my lip look powderier on the bottom. So next I'm going to blend that contour out, and I'm taking a duo fiber brush, any one that you have to hand, and I'm just going to do circular motions just to kind of blend all of the contour out. And again on the head as well, I just want to lightly blend everything out together. I'm going to do my lips next and then I'm going to move on to the highlight. Next I'm taking my Inglot lip liner and this is in the number 63. I absolutely love this. I'm just outlined the lips and just kind of feathered in the corners. Taking my lipstick from Inglot and this is the colour number 220 and I'm just going to apply that onto my lips. It's a gorgeous brown nude, just like right up my alley. I'm actually loving that lip combo. I've never tried that lipstick before and it's amazing. Next I'm taking my blush. This is one of the duo kind of blushes. I'm just going to go in with the lighter shade just on the end here. And I'm just going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks like I normally do. So finally I'm taking my highlighter. This is the Sparkle Dust Face Body Eyes. This is one of their most famous products and I am so excited to try this. I've never tried this before. I'm just going to apply a bit into the lid like so. Taking it on a fan brush and I'm just going to apply this to the tops of my cheekbones and like so. So now that I have that placed, you can probably see it glistening away in the sun. It's amazing. Like compared to this side, it's so boring. And then this side, I just have this luminosity going on. The final place that I always apply a highlighter powder to is just over my lip. And you can take your finger again to do this. So I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it just kind of highlights your cupid bow ever so slightly. So guys, that is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed it. I know this is a little longer than my normal videos, and for me to do a talk through and a makeup tutorial is kind of rare these days, but I thought I would bring back the old school style and start talking to you guys again. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like this one brand tutorial, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much again to Inglot and everybody in Inglot for working with me on this. And don't forget to use the code ASHLING online to receive a 10% discount, which is more than generous. I know that I'm going to be going on placing another order to get a few more goodies from Inglot. They just are one of the most sensational brands ever and I am so grateful to be working with them. So thanks again guys from Inglot and thanks to you guys for watching. Mwah. I love you and I'll talk to you in my next video then. Bye!